just get in the shop and build something.
Hey guys, it's Alan of Front Page Fab, and today I am re-uploading the video where I fabricated the dethatching rake, and I'm adding this content right here to the beginning of it because I want you to know that since I did that video, we've received a ton of feedback on it, lots and lots of comments, and so I reached out to my employer when I'm at Coil Spring, and I said, hey, I want to get set up as a customer, and I gave them the design that I had worked out with the guy that actually does coiling. His name's Sean, by the way. Shout out to Sean. And so we set up a design through engineering. We've gone through, I'm now a customer, and I have received my first order of springs from them. So as you're watching this video, if you would like to make a dethatching rake like I did, and guys, it's not hard to do and it's very inexpensive overall. I think counting the springs, the steel, stuff I had laying around, I maybe have 250 bucks in it tops. So compare that to one through a national distributor or dealer at 500 to 600. I think it was 600, if I remember right, for the width that I built. So, having said that, we are now a customer, and I have my first shipment of springs. Here's just 2 of them in the box. I ordered 100 to begin with, and I'm all set up to order as many as I want. So, if you would like springs to build your own, feel free to email me, and I'll put my email here and also down in the comments in case you missed this, where I put it in the screen. I'll have it down in the comments as well. I know I have already been emailed. We have shipped a shipment of springs to Canada, and we have a shipment getting ready to go to San Diego, California. So thank you guys for doing that, placing those orders. This one's going out today, day after Christmas. Hopefully post office is open, but it's getting ready to go out. And like I say, I do have more, and if orders come in and I need to, I'll order more. It usually takes me about 4 to 6 weeks, I think is what they're quoting lead time on these. And one of the things I want to notice, they survived the drop test. That was an accident. So one of the comments I heard from the gentleman in San Diego was he bought another brand. I'm not going to say who, but he had already broken several of these springs, the tines here. Now, one of the things I observed on that brand is the diameter of wire that they are using is quite a bit smaller than this. It makes them more flexible, but it also makes them more prone to bend and break. These are a little heavier duty. These are this diameter is actually used in agricultural products. And in fact, I have, so the ones we made originally that were a little bit shorter and didn't kick back like this, they're more straight up. I am going to use them on a project we'll be doing here on the channel here probably in another month, give or take, where we're going to make so anyway, here's the video where we're built at. Hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions on the build, email me. I can go over and take measurements, do whatever. I will say, I think I mentioned it in the video, but I set up the 3-point for quick attach setup, so it is quick attach compatible. And you can find all those dimensions on the internet. If you have trouble, shoot me an email. I'll see if I still have that. So anyway, thanks for joining in, and please like and subscribe as you watch the content. Have a great one. Hey, good morning guys. We're back in the shop working on this dethatching rake. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just getting the holes drilled so I can mount my my hitch arms here. That's not right yet. I just got it on there for measurements, but so we'll mount a tube here, back here, and then we'll measure up whatever we need to get the tube here. I picked up bolts last night at our local Rural King, and the longest 3/8 bolt they had was a 7-incher, and it measures just like 6 3/4, 6 13/16. So that will let me know what size piece to cut for my fill space here. Once I have that done and cut and bolted together, then I can drill the other hole. So I got this hole drilled, so this will be the back piece tube. And then once I get that done and I can bolt and measure, then I'll know where to drill the other hole right here. Once I have that done and get that piece done, then I'll bolt it down and get some measurements done so I can measure my cross piece here and then weld up my vertical for the third point on the hitch. I'm sure a lot of you guys know that are following me here, but in case you don't, anytime you're drilling a hole for a bolt, it's always a good idea to give yourself a little wiggle room, I call it. Because if you have a 1/4 inch bolt and you drill a 1/4 inch hole, chances are pretty high it's going to be real tight going in there. So I always drill the next size up, which in the case of this 3/8, I am drilling a 21/64 hole. So that way I have clearance. So that's what we're doing here. I'm a computer guy, so I can speak computer speak. So I had what's called an ID10T moment. Don't know what that is. Write it down on a piece of paper and then look at it and pronounce it and then put it down in the comments. I think you'll figure it out. 64, so ignore that. It should have been 25. In case you want to know why I'm doing it that way, it's just standardization. As I showed you earlier, these are the springs I'm using, and a 3/8 bolt fits in there real nice. So I'm just standardizing. Okay, let's fix my foobar, and I gotta re-drill all my holes. And why y'all didn't tell me for a 3/8 hole you need to drill a 5/64 not a 1/64 hole. Oh well, I wish I could say that was my first mistake for 2022, but it's my second. Okay, I got my holes drilled. I put my bolts in here. Now I'm just going to measure for my spacer. Bandsaw and cut that. Alright, I got a piece of tube clamped in the in my saw, and I need 3 3/4. I'm gonna put a line right there, the 3 3/4. And by the way, I am in north central Indiana, and I just thought I would show you guys what it's doing outside. I mean, that crap ain't right. November 12th. Don't look here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. It's not going to be a new project or nothing. Just pretend you guys didn't see that. We'll go back over here and focus on this. Not that. This, yeah. Alright, hey guys, we're back in the shop tonight. Trying to get this project wrapped up. get it wrapped up so we can okay. So have that. So we can get this done. I just got to get this, get a little welding done. What I elected to do, I'll show you here in a second. I had this 2-inch angle, and so I went ahead and cut it. Cut it to length. Got my holes, my 3/4 inch holes drilled. So it's going to sit on there just like that. And something like so. Alright guys, they're finally starting to get this thing put together, get it put to bed. Yeah, so I'm just putting them together. What I've done so far, I just put the insides in, I put this on, just snugged it down for now, and just starting to put all the springs and bolts on. I guess I won't use washers. So I got a question for you guys. Are these washers or are they washers? Washers. Part of the country you're from, do you say wash or wash? Get your R in there. So yeah, so we got things painted. I kind of scuffed it right there as I was bringing the springs across. So I may just do a light touch on that. It's mostly going to be covered, but I'd like it to be right, so let's just do a quick touch, nothing serious. Okay.
That way it can be kind of drying while I'm working here in the middle. Getting all of these nuts on. I'm using, as I mentioned earlier, 3/8 bolts, but nylock nuts is the plan here. Just guess I could use, touch it up with paint and touch it before it dries, and guess what happens? You get your finger yellow. All right, so we're just going to keep plugging along here and putting these on. Check back with you in a few. That'll work. And that'll let me, now we'll put, so we got 3 here and 4, and well, 3 here. 4 here, 4 here. Just the way the spacing worked out. So I have 4 across the front, 5 here, and then on the other side I got 5 on the front and 4 on the back. Whoops. And in case anybody's wondering, no, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it before, but I got these springs from where I work, Winamac Coil Spring. You can check them out at winamaccoilspring.com. And yeah, and then talk to your local dealer, or see if you can get some ordered in if you want to make one of these yourself. Or if I had enough requests, I could probably talk to the owners of the company and see if I could get a large order made up. So, and then you could buy them from me. We'll see. Let me know if you're interested. I'll see if I can get an order. Put an order in for quantity. It has to be at least an order of 200 or 300 to make it worthwhile for them to set the machine up and all that fun, happy stuff. So, let me know. So if there's enough interest, I will put an order in. All right, guys, there it is, all done. I thought I was going to need a kickstand, but it's standing just fine on its own, the way those springs tighten down and spread out some. So here it is. It's a double row dethatching rake, so you can use this to dethatch your yard and rake leaves, sticks, anything you want. It's category 1 3-point. Set up for a quick hitch. So yeah.